barley vodka, the kind of standard, one of the standard products that you do.
Absolutely, it's one of the core ones. And the first thing we're going to do is look at the clarity of it and see how the spirit holds in the glass. This wonderful viscosity and great richness. And that, Victoria, comes from the lack of filtration that we do. We've taken such a small bit of the yield, it's called the heart cut. And so we've got this rich, wonderful aroma, which I think on the nose we should be able to pick up a little bit of viscosity too. There's a lovely richness there. There's that texture that you think we're going to taste. There's a little bit of sweetness too, buttery note. And then on the palate, so delicate. The first thing that strikes me was no burn. Again, because we don't filter it. This is only the middle bit of the spirit that we've taken. Lovely mouth-watering sensation, that buttery, rich, nutty note that I'm really getting to. There's a natural sweetness. There's no added sugar or anything. This is unadulterated. Unlike a lot of others, similar vodkas, this is really bright and rich. And that flavour keeps on giving, it just keeps coming in these wonderful dimensions.
There's a lot of length on it as well.
Great length. And it's fabulous in a martini. It is absolutely wonderful in a martini. Touch of vermouth with a little twist of lemon. That's great. On the rocks, it's wonderful. I love to drink it with a dash of soda because I just find it brings out even more of that magic from this small batch vodka.
And can you tell us about why English barley? Because sometimes it's made with wheat or potato.
Absolutely. Anything with a starch or sugar base it can come from. We chose English barley. It's an East Anglian barley. And there were lots of other bases that you could start from, potatoes and wheats and rice and all over the world, particularly Europe. But we chose the barley because it had the greatest natural sweetness that comes from the esters that, combined with the copper, it really just brings it out as a much bigger mouthfeel. And it's also a lovely story about it coming from England. But really, the reason for it was the quality. There's a natural richness that is abundant in this base.
Now, I mean, overwhelmingly, the first thing I noticed is how small your production is. And obviously that, you have a very kind of handcrafted product here. How does it compare to something that's really well known, like a Grey Goose or something you see on the shelves?
Well, I think that's it. I mean, I think you touched on it at the beginning. It's all about small batch distillation. I mean, we, and we're not alone in this, really believe that the small batch distillation, you can control the quality that much better. This is not a business that's run by financial directors. This is a business that is run by people with an absolute heart and passion for the utmost quality, and we won't cut a corner. We don't make any more than 250 bottles in every single batch, more or less.
That's not enough for the street.
No, which is why we distill every day. But we won't cut corners, and we believe that small batch distillation is not only wonderfully romantic and great to be able to see, because most people are used to enormous plant and grand scale things that half these distilleries don't even let you see and go and visit. But people want to see small batch distillation, and we bring them into the doors. We do distillery tours all the time. It's good fun, isn't it?
And just quickly, what do you look for in a good vodka? I mean, if you were tasting blind, how do you know if it's good or not?
I want richness, I want character, I want something that isn't the definition of vodka, which is an odourless, flavourless, neutral, colourless spirit. I'm looking for something, I don't want any colour in it, I want it transparent. I want some texture to it, I want some body to it, because I don't like really too many fruity cocktails. I like cocktails where I can taste the base spirit. I don't know what it says about my habits, but I like it to be richer and creamier.
Click on the bottles that you see for an individual tasting review by Sam and myself.